everybody! Welcome back to Northernlion Plays Darkest Dungeon. We're going to fight the Shrieker. Now, what I am going to do right off the bat is I'm going to try to kill the Shrieker. I want to kill the Shrieker. Maybe that'll stop these events from coming. Hello, Tomo. Welcome. Did you hear this? Who's the Shrieker now? Yeah, that's right. You are. Tomo, you don't get to come on this mission because this guy has incredibly high dodge and your accuracy as a leper is so low, my friend. It's so low. But I'm going to remove Wolf. I've decided the stress is too high of a risk. And I'm going to roll with a little Robert instead. Low damage, but good protection. Dodge. Buffs. Full stop. I genuinely think this squad could possibly get the job done. And we're not going to worry about his nest. We're going to focus on him exclusively. So, what do we like? Well, first off, I want to check out a couple of things first. I think Rob's fully kitted, but Fox Mulder, if we can raise his vulnerability hex, I'm very happy with that. Because it lowers his dodge. His dodge is something like, I looked it up, it's like 65% on this level, which is just absurd. But he has no protection. Hello, my son. Why are you making so much noise? I'm not mad about it. I'm just wondering. We'll bolster up here. We want the whole party to be able to dodge as much. Oh, my lord. He tried to knock my water bottle over. Tomo. Look at, what does this do at the previous level? This gives you extra crit. You know what? I mean, we're going to want to invest in that at some point anyway, so we might as well do it now. Why did I upgrade Bellow? That is a fool. That is a foolish move, I should say. I don't really care about upgrading Crush right now. It's unlikely to be used. Nick is good to go. Fox Mulder should be good to go. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Embark. You want to leave now? Okay, goodbye, my son. Thanks for coming in here and meowing a couple times. So, it's a very isolated job. I appreciate it. Alright. So, obviously, I think straight up giving Nick, like, extra damage against Marked and extra crit against Size 2 seems very good. And then on top of that, by the way, our units could die. I really hope they don't, but they could die. We might just want to give Nick extra damage. He's crushing it. And then obviously our healer will take the healing ability. And then you could probably roll Tough Ring. Because you're not really much of a damage dealer to begin with. And then, honestly, I know we have to do as much damage as possible, but like Rob is kind of a Tough Ring boy as well. Would I rather give you accuracy on range? You're probably not going to miss. I want you to have early speed if possible. I don't really mind if you have lower speed after that. And then a Bounty Hunter. Plus 20% damage. Plus 25% damage melee skills. I'm willing to give it a shot. Now for provisions, I remember 4 of these is good if I remember correctly. And what does he apply? He applies a lot of bleed. We don't need torches. I'm okay with this, I think. I don't think we need any food, right? Well. There you go.
I could not store
I did the wrong mission!
Nor could I rid myself of it easily, possessed as it was by unnameable things from outer spheres. When excavations beneath the manor broke through into an ancient network of aqueducts and tunnels, I knew I had found a solution to the problem of disposal.
What have I done? Here's the thing. I am an idiot, obviously.
The thing is more terrible than I can describe.
I've brought no torches on this mission. It seems really bad for stress. But maybe I could alt F4 and be safe, but I'm pretty sure I would just spawn right here. So you know what? I'm going to live with my mistakes, even though it pains me a great deal. The one positive I'll say, we're highly over-leveled. But this is a new level of idiocy. I can't really imagine like a worse setup. No wonder, and it really now in hindsight you're like, okay, obviously when the game is like, you should take some food on this mission. I was like, stupid game doesn't know what it's talking about. Turns out the game knew what it was talking about. Well, at this point we just have to deal with it. So take a deep breath, recognize you made a mistake, let the adrenaline filter out, and then focus on actually just doing the best that you can over the course of this mission at least, right? Like, what else are you gonna do? You want to be here to at least do some attack. Great job, Nicholas. I'm sorry, I know you wanted to kill the bird. That's my bad. You're very unlikely to be stunned. Well, you're actually slightly more likely to be stunned. We're just gonna do that. Please attack Robert. No, this is a bad move. I mean, I'm just letting you know it's a bad move. It doesn't really matter if Fox Mulder is weakened. It's irrelevant. It also doesn't really matter if he's at the front. It does more damage. I guess I'll hit you. Like, it's pretty good damage. Here's the thing, you know, again, despite my idiocy, and oh, believe me, I am an idiot. Despite my idiocy, we should stomp, because this is a medium level boss. What?
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
Perfect timing, really.
Eradicated.
Eradicated. Well, dude, buff this man. He needs to stay alive. Fox Mulder, as much as I dislike you, I should very much like you to be alive for us. And you know what? I mean, we're taking some time here. We're going to buff his own heal for him because I'm worried about him. You wouldn't. You're lucky. I lost Retribution. Actually, maybe I'm lucky. Oh, he's back. Permanent Death's Door debuff for this mission, but... Oh, he's back and he got revenge. Alright. I still think we're totally fine, believe it or not. But it's a bit of a pain in the butt. Oh, okay. I really thought it would, that would solve it. I'm assuming this is the boss right here. Should be, at least. So, all I can really say is that, you know, I accept that I am a fool.
Wealth beyond
a fool and a moron.
Awarded to the brave and the
but hey, people are doing like full dark runs in Darkest Dungeon. We're doing one accidentally. Dude, honestly, maybe we should just camp right away. Everyone's looking fine. If this is the boss, good, and we'll camp after the boss. It's easier if you squint. Ugh. So we do get higher crits ourselves. But obviously we run a much greater chance of being surprised as well. And our Arbalist in position 1, you know, you gotta consider that that's probably just horrendous. You gotta go way back, way back. But I think you want to ice this fool first. Go ahead. Oh, stop critting this guy. I mean, monster crits are up there as well, so I mean, I guess I understand, but really, I'm sorry, but the bounty hunter takes precedence right now. What can you even do? Bolus, maybe? Blind fire? I really don't like taking a turn to get us into better positions, which is probably gonna be very stupid for me, but...
About to break.
Everything you say to me... Good. Good. Well, just remember the advice from the game. It's easier if you squint.
Takes me one step over the knife.
Please! This is, what have I done to myself, man? This is like a comical level mistake. It's compounded because we, as the idiot that I am, both went on the wrong mission, so we'll never have a chance. Well, we won't likely have a chance to do that mission anytime soon, and then provided in the worst way possible for the mission that we ended up choosing accidentally. So, I mean, this is definitely the biggest mistake I've made in the campaign so far. Simultaneously kind of comical, and by kind of I mean extremely. Alright, boys. Good job. So now you're going to walk backwards and take incredible stress damage, and you're going to camp. And you're going to eat.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Now, some stress relief, please. Oh no, reduced torchlight by 100. I'm very afraid. Anyway, I think you gotta focus on the healer, unfortunately. How much we got left? 0. Okay, no ambush, please. Hey! In radiance, may we find victory. We've all... dude, we get full torch as well. What a world. Okay, dokie, please don't hurt me too bad. I'd like to... This is the boss. Okay, here we go. I remember... Yes, you have huge... You all have huge move resist, I assume. But, like, one of you is a damage dealer. One of you has, like, super high protection. You guys do damage or something. You're the healer. Okay, I remember. So, we're going to do Retribution first. And you know what? Let's bolster first. Plus 20 dodge. He takes a turn to heal when it doesn't do anything. That's a dream come true. Bear Taffy, who is actually Fox Mulder. He's passing. That's very bad. Well, I'd rather hit the ones with the least protection, which sadly is the guy with 60. That's a pretty good damage, unfortunately. And we're going to mark you for death, my friend. Lower your protection stat. Oh, unless you resisted the debuff. Alright, well, I mean, so far that went okay. Reworking yourself. You got 3 healers now. That's good, because this guy is marked, and he could take just a buttload of damage. He could really, like... I'm not saying we're killing him this turn, but I do think it's plausible. We would need a couple crits. I think you just mark a different part here, because this one's going to expire eventually. We're definitely not killing him this turn. That was a ridiculous statement. But I knew, like, these crits are no joke.
Well struck.
You're lucky you're not a large bird. That's all I'm going to say about that, my friend. You're lucky you're not a large bird. I guess you just go for the lowest protection at all times. Hey, dude, check it out. I mean, you might as well pop some holy waters as well. You're not gonna offend me. Not like I'm doing anything with them. Blight? Yeah. I didn't take any anti-venom. You know what? Pop it up. Pop it in. Let me begin. Nobody needs a heal right now, but they might need a heal soon. Go for it now. Oh my god. Fox, what are you doing? Like, you're embarrassing all of us. This time we went for the extra buff from Collect Bounty. I mean, it's going okay. I think. That's okay. If you're gonna roll 0s and 30s, I would consider that acceptable. 60, 80. So we'll go for 60. Nice dodge. Still only marked for 1 round. We're gonna keep the retribution up, even though we don't get attacked all that often, unfortunately. When it works, it feels nice. Very good time to not get crit. Very good time to not get crit. Critted? I don't know, like critted sounds like foul. Now you've only got 1 turn to mark. I would like to mark you. And we'll probably mark one of the units up at the front just so our bounty hunter can hit them as well as our sniper. So we'll mark position 2 so sniper and bounty hunter can both land a shot. Go ahead, dude. Working for me.
A powerful blow.
If anything, like, I'm mostly annoyed that we're gonna lose like a week of our best party. And we had the opportunity, like it was a rare timed event, but I mean, hey, you might dislike it in both senses of the word, but you can't deny there's a certain entertainment value. Realistically, we might get him this turn. We will get him this turn. It was a pretty easy boss fight in the whole scheme of things, and like, we at least knocked out a boss that we were, I mean, highly overpowered for.
As victories mount,
but still.
so too will resistance.
So I mean, it's hard to feel good about that one, but you did kill a boss. Compulsive. It seems like very something we should treat. Calm, not necessarily horrible. Chance to turn any miss into a hit. Thick-blooded. Anyway, I don't love, but so be it. Alright, so that's terrible. All stress relief activities are more effective. We don't really need that. We don't have too many high-stress units. We stilled the heartbeat of the unstable flesh. Level 3 medium with our max level squad. That feels good. Nah. Who... Like, compulsive was something I thought about treating, so let's get that handled. Man, fading is really bad, too. What did you get? Imposter syndrome? Calm? No, it's Robert. That's right. Robert has calm, which I don't think is super necessary, but if you can treat it, let's get something handled there. We got 25k. I really think we should go out on another, like, I would like to do another short level mission if possible, but we need, I mean, we don't need, but we would benefit from having a healer. And we do have a Vestal. And you know what? We'll probably dump
pious and unrelenting.
We'll probably dump Rook or Derval. We have too many Crusaders. And we'll take the Houndmaster instead. And then we'll just go out, and this is basically yet another disposable mission. And the Shrieker is gone. And I for real, genuinely do apologize for that. We're gonna do the long mission because the Cove needs a new boss unlocked. And it'll be you, usually you. Well, like this. Okay. I mean, it's hard to be mad that we killed a boss, but I'm still, I mean, we could have done it in a much better fashion. Case it's not the most obvious thing on planet Earth. But we're totally set here. Let's give you that. This, you know what? You're probably still our best damage dealer. Let's give you the damage, and then the Grave Robber Trinket, and then usually we'll give you, not Quick Draw, sorry, Tough Ring, and then I like to make you act fast on turn 1, so maybe we do give you that. And we'll give you the Focus Ring, and this is Sadly, something we probably should be using, but we'll just do this instead. Alright. Long Cove mission. And we're storing gold. Gold's coming. We can upgrade at least a couple of units if we succeed on this one. Long Cove. 20 to 24 food. Not going to be able to store a lot of gold, to be fair. We'll go 22. Shovels 4 to 6. I'll meet you in the middle with 5. Hopefully we use one early. 0 to 2 anti-venom, 3 to 4 bandages. Hello, Tomo. We'll go 4 just in case. Wait, 4 to 6 bandages. I think 4 is still fine. You always take medicinal herbs on the cove. And 16 torches. 16 torches. Let's go. Okay. You got a lot of recording Darkest Dungeon ahead of you today. Take a deep breath. That didn't sound forced at all. And go to town. I like this squad. This is a cool... I'm going to go back one to begin with. This is a cool, like, F squad. They do a lot of damage. I mean, it's because they come pre-upgraded, so it's helping me out a great deal. Now, I've learned that probably Bolster is a decent... I didn't even take the Houndmaster. I should take a break after this episode. Well, these guys are weak as heck. Retribution exists, but I don't know. Bolster seems acceptable to me here. My head is not in the game. I wanted to take that Houndmaster too, because they were like highly leveled up. They were level 2. They would have crushed. Oh well, I guess we'll just have to crush the old-fashioned way. What's your dodge? 4? So it's... I think we start to weaken you. I didn't really want to. I'd prefer to do something that could kill, but... You might also be saying, well, you didn't upgrade anybody else's skills either, even though they've leveled up. That's because I'm not sure if these squad members are ever going to live. If they're going to exist on our squad, you know, a year from now, or in-game. So, I don't really want to invest in them just yet, but as time goes on, you know, if they're sticking... Like the Grave Robber, I don't mind using a second Grave Robber when they're crushing it, like our existing level 1 Grave Robber is. Level 2, I guess, now. Alright, Crusader. There you go. Houndmaster who? Feeling a little bit better. Oh, this is not a... It's not my finest hour, okay? Let's just put it that way. At least I'm recognizing the mistakes. Takes a little bit of the heat off you, I suppose.
Only the strength to follow it.
Just noticed that I did a long mission 22 minutes into a video. That's my mea culpa. That's my way of saying I'm sorry for... And, dude, the foreshadowing was, like, on the wall. Like, the number of times I've been like, wait a minute, that's the wrong mission. And then this one time, when it mattered what seemed to be the most. Alright, ideally, kill one of these units turn 1. Doesn't really matter, they're all the same. So let's focus on one we can actually hit with everybody. Now, you're an interesting one. I think... I'm going to try it like this. If we get super lucky, we might be able to pick up 2 kills here. If we get super unlucky, we'll pick up 0. So there's 1. This would be a nice second. Oh, let's go. Okay. Slight redemption. And then, of course, retribution in the 3rd slot might mean, you know, they can't be targeted. But I don't know. Apparently, they could be targeted in the 4th slot, so who knows. At this point, with the Grave Robber, you always have to consider, are you going to keep attacking, or are you going to, you know, back off and go for a ranged attack? And we might want to back off and go for a ranged attack at some point to get this guy. I just realized we don't have... Oh, we do have the party heal. You just... Wait a minute. Why couldn't you do the party heal there? That's not the party heal. This is the party heal. We don't have the party heal. Unfortunate. You knew that wasn't going to get a kill, but I like keeping the retribution up just passively.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Basically, to hit this guy, we have to do that. Good dodge. Buys us some time.
Compassion is a
Decent heal for somebody that's never been out on a mission before. Certainly, we would expect our grave robber to go first.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
That'll work. A bit cumbersome for a room encounter, but so be it. Lots of loot. Too much loot, to be honest. I don't think we want it. I'm very happy with the skeleton key. We should play our cards right. We can turn that into something better than it is right now. Now, 90% of rooms. It's a lot of rooms. Just trying to be slightly more economical with the torches. We don't have a good stress healer though, so like keeping the torch high feels somewhat prudent.
The light, the promise of safety.
Certainly, like 3 or 4 rooms in, we don't want to rest yet. Even on a long mission, that seems suboptimal. Ooh, this is a medicinal herbs situation.
Handsome reward.
We can stack the anti-venom. We can stack the other medicinal herbs. I'm not worried about the gold and citron, honestly. I think that that's actually pretty good, relatively speaking. We got free anti-venom, and we got our medicinal herbs back.
His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Curious is the trapmaker's art. His efficacy undone by his own witness. What does that mean, dude? This is why everyone makes fun of you behind your back, narrator. I tweeted something similar, maybe like 3 weeks ago. I got some people that were, most people were like, haha, that's funny. And I was like, that's what I strive for in my life, is a haha, that's funny. Not an LOL or an lamau, just a haha, that's funny works for me. I got some people that were like, you're wrong. The narrator's story is tragic. And I'm like, dude, life is gonna seem very joyless for you. If every time somebody jokes about a video game character, you go, leave Sonic alone! But anyway, thanks for watching this series. We can deal with stress through camping. Oh, he's crushing it. We can deal with stress through camping, so I'm looking at 37 stress, and this is a level 1 unit, so like, I'm not too cheesed about it to begin with, but we could just send him into the trash pile if we wanted to. But if we want to keep them, which we might because we have some, you know, level 0 stuff to do, might as well explore, I guess. Then, you know, we could hopefully get their stress down via camping. If we don't get it down via camping, whatever. Bas relief, it's always good, right? You're most likely to stick around. Lasting impact. Hard-skinned. Plus 10% prot. We should probably, I suppose, and this is just like, dude, Darkest Dungeon, it's a complex game. And I know you're like, well, Bear doesn't seem to... Bear's played 3,000 hours of it, okay? I played 200. That's still... I mean, I should be better than I am at this level, of course, but... Well, how much have I played? 99. I played 102 hours. Because I've been playing for 3 hours. When I alt-tab back to Steam, it refreshed. But, you know, there's so much to worry about. Get the bad quirks out, and then also, if you get the chance, replace positive quirks, and hopefully they'll stick around, and like, there's all this stuff. Don't even get me started on the camping skills, which again, thank God we brought some herbs at least, but the camping skills are gonna happen. I know there's probably somebody in the comments, so 16 episodes since he said he was gonna do it. I didn't want to upgrade them before the Shrieker quest, because, you know, you don't camp on the Shrieker quest. So I said, you know what, that's a secondary priority to making sure all the skills are where they need to be. The next time we go on a champion level mission, we're doing some camping skills. Guaranteed. Personally guaranteed. If we have the cash, which we should at this point. There's no heal necessary. So let's try to get this guy taken care of. It's a bit of a waste for us to use our bounty hunter to get the kill there, but the Crusader cannot target these individuals. So unfortunately, if it's a waste, it's a waste, but it's a waste with an enemy that's dead. So I'm happy with that. I love Robert Jr., his head just disconnecting from his body every dodge. Beauty. This is good. I mean, a lunge, I was gonna say, it's very likely to get a kill. Tons of anti-venom, just ambiently earned down here. Perhaps earned is a strong word. No, 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 use a shovel! Okay, here's the thing. You should have... Oh, you're keeping it for yourself, huh? Well, as long as you use it to upgrade yourself, I wouldn't mind, but that's not how the game works. Alright, well, I'd say I'm going to do one more room, and then I'm going to camp. My thinking is, we should be able to make some inventory space. We might, if things go really well, be able to camp before, or just after our final room of the game, remove as much of our stress as possible. And who knows what happens after that point onwards. But we are in dire need is not the right expression. We are in need of some inventory space if we ever want to have this be profitable. I mean, we have no gold in our inventory. This seems like a great place to rest. Then we'll use the skeleton key to open this, and, you know, Bob's your uncle. 10 damage. 8 to 14, I'll try. Beauty. Beauty, dude, the grave robber. They're killing it in position 3. Can't believe I used to use you as just someone who smacks. Same with the man-at-arms. This is like these two units are just like units I disrespected immensely. So we're gonna go for this, just to give our Crusader a better chance to pick up the kill. Would have done it anyway, but what else are we gonna do? You could heal the man-at-arms, I suppose. But he's not really weak. Alright, so this is the rare chance for a stun to be useful, to let us target this guy faster, but we could also just... I mean, we could just hit you. It's armor piercing. So it goes through prot, I suppose. I thought it might ignore the guard, but I think that is aptly described as ignore guard. This is not a huge problem, by the way. So we'll just smack you. And you're like in a highly smackable... No, you know what? Removes the guard. Actually stuns. He doesn't get to act. Beautiful. Okay, so hopefully we go before the jellyfish. Ah, you jerk.
Such a terrible assault.
No stun.
Cannot be left unanswered.
Ah, doesn't matter. We should get at least... Well, we will get at least one kill. This is a crunchable for sure. Ooh.
A powerful blow.
And really, out of these two, well, I thought for sure he was gonna miss. I just wanted to smell the fish guts. Alright, I mean, this is fine.
Cleansed from our lands.
500 gold is worth something, but I'm just gonna say, you know what, get the heck out of town. We're gonna rest. We have 10 food. We're gonna eat 4 of it, so we can survive a starvation. Then we're gonna remove stress if possible. Oh no! They took offense to our gallows. It's just a... does this offend you, yeah? Well, you know what? I really want to prevent ambush, so I just went for max stress relief. 28 stress is not that bad, but it's also not that good. And we prevented ambush, so like I'm happy with that.
Radiance, may we find victory.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just a joke. You know what? I'd rather keep the holy water and say, forget the painting for now. Yes, Tomo, are you offended? No, just because... Okay, well, you have to share the map. What are you saying to me, my son? Hello, Tomo. Hello, Tomo, my buddy. Bam, bam, bam. Hello, Tomo, my buddy. Bam, bam, bam. He loves this one. You hear him? Hello, Tomo, my buddy. Hello, Tomo, my buddy. Hello, Tomo, my buddy.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be
Hello,
carried home.
hello, Tomo, my buddy. There you go. That's the whole song. You know what? Keep the holy water for now. You're doing fine. Goodbye, Tomo. Did you like... I hope you enjoyed your serenade. That goes for you two at home. Yes, I did choose to dodge the combat. I am a coward. Alright, get these... we don't have AoE heals, so get these fools out of here, please. We are going to go for an early lunge. It's happy hour. This squad's working out just fine. I'm coming down from my previous... we might as well focus on these guys because the backline is hard to target without a shadow fade here. But I'm coming down from my earlier mistake. I'm recognizing that, you know, mistakes happen. They should happen less, but they happen. We'll learn from it. And we'll be better in the future. We'll try to be better in the future. Wow. This is a nasty turn. For damage, at least. I don't think you shadow fade on this turn. I think you hide the scars that fade away the shake up because you wanted to. Good, good. Keep targeting units that have no risk of being on death's door. And you're giving me a great excuse to use bandages. I really appreciate that. Man-at-Arms needs to heal first. I think. Start sneaking some retribution out there. It's very good against blanket fires. Definitely should have gotten rid of the bleed as well, but in my defense, sometimes I'm stupid. This one, it's a potential shadow fade, but I really don't want to take more damage than is necessary. Decent heals. Keeping ourselves alive here. Really, I'm taking some turns to buff because, I mean, it feels... 24. It feels useful to me. Because, I mean, what's this guy going to do? We're highly guarded. We got to take a turn anyway just to get set up here. If everybody takes 3 damage on a blanket fire, it doesn't really bother me.
A momentary abatement.
And again, maybe try something like that for once. Yeah, this is it all turned around. It was looking spotty-ish, but it came back. Beautiful. Love these 30 damage crits on easy dungeons. I'm easy like an apprentice dungeon.
But a victory nonetheless.
That's right. Easy. I'm easy like apprentice dungeons. Whoa. Dude, we are like not even halfway through this one yet. And we only have 4 torches left, so we're on like emergency torch rations. Food is actually better than it's ever been. Well, better than it's been since our previous camp. We got 4 anti-venoms. Realistically, we're gonna do nothing with those. So we could dump those to put something better in our inventory. No. Dodge, let's go. We've already had 1 attack come in. So in my head, like, now we're in retribution zone. This guy, if we can put a little damage on him, a throwing dagger or a lunge is likely to kill. And if we could put a little damage on you, then it's our choice of who to kill with the throwing dagger or lunge. Fair. At least you got to act this turn. I'll kill the stress dealer. And then the idea is that the Crusader should realistically be able to kill the jellyfish in 1 turn.
Another one falls.
Wasn't guaranteed, but it was relatively high percentage. Lucky on a miss. Not even a dodge, just a straight up miss. Now it's probably lunge territory. That was a... It was a 50-50 stun chance. I'm happy we took the attempt, but could have gone wrong. Wow, I did not expect that to do that much damage. I guess it ignores prod, so yeah, that makes sense. I was thinking like this will hurt a little bit, but only wound, and then you'll get a chance to heal up. But it's not that bad. I think you could probably dump the anti-venom for a stack of gold. It's 4 anti-venom versus 1 bandage, but we seem to be far more likely to bleed. I'm going to do one more room. I mean, the thing is, the longer we can go without camping, the better. Because if we don't get a starvation prompt, then we can use all of our food to...
ambushed by foul invention.
All of our food to heal stuns. Man, everybody on this mission is greedy as hell. So, certainly no need to rest yet. Emergency torch rations. Oh, well... It might be... We would be lucky if we didn't have to do it after this, but let's be smart. If a lunge... Well, throwing dagger has a chance. That's fine. We can use our Vestal to get that kill. Also gets a good self-heal. Yeah. Okay. Then, I mean, there's 2 different ways to approach it, but a full team bolster, even without it being upgraded, which I wish that it were, it seems okay. Could have gone for a stun instead, but he might have still acted first next time. So I'm going to say thank you, Robert Jr. You're going to guard each other? Ish? That's alright. We get a heal next time. Alright, so you have to go. Easiest way to do that, right there. We could have attacked you through prot as well, but I don't think it's necessary. This time, stuns do work. Removes guard. Not that the guard matters. I mean, like, one of these guys is the same as the other to me. And then, I mean, I guess you go Retribution. Just to put some extra damage, but we're really in, like, pick to the face territory. Our grave robber should get the job done. Slowly. Very, very, very slowly. I think you have extra stun resist. Maybe not, I don't know. Whatever. It matters not, clearly. I don't even know what to do with you at this point. I guess we will just start smacking. 3 damage per turn. It's not good. We go for this guy because these guys do very little damage. And we could probably, like, hit him with chip damage to kill him at this point. I hope. That'll help, even though we took damage in the process. Case in point. Okay, well, it's laborious. Nobody knows that more than I do at this point. But we can just stall you for time. Thing is, I don't want you to go. I'll take your turn, but I didn't really want you to go. We could store the food, so that's what I was most happy about there. We had a great situation from a food perspective. If we could just rest at the end. Oh, we got 2 combats coming right up, though. You know what? You rest here. And now with 12 food, you can afford to eat 8.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable.
Okay. Prevent ambush. Party gets minus 15 stress. You are like a god right now. Everybody's looking good. Alright. Now, if we could just avoid a lot of stress in the future missions, that would be ideal. A giant live oyster. Isn't this shovel territory? Something in my head is like shovel is the right way to go here. At last, trinket has come along. Oh, these are stressful units. We're probably unlikely to kill both. trying to even figure out how we would kill both. It would have to be like a retribution throw. It's not possible. It's not likely. We don't have enough that targets the back line on turn 1.
Impressive.
We mixed it up. We did. This guy's got to go first, okay? But if we had crushed and judgmented you, throwing dagger you, that's a better move. Still worked out pretty well, but we could have had 1 unit and 1 unit only. So, you know, good to learn from. It doesn't matter that this guy's back here. Okay, you're all screwed. Please don't go twice. You son of a gun. That's money. That's not stress wave. That's money wave. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Matters a little bit now. It was a C-word slash. He did the slash. He did the C-word slash. I hope it's C-word like it's nautical and not C-word like he's calling me something he shouldn't be calling me, you know?
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Figure we might as well use the holy water. 1 torch. This won't be our last room, but the next room with no combat could be our last room. That was a much better place to use holy water, by the way, but how are we supposed to know that? So are we gonna learn? We could learn. In theory, we have to crit for this to work, by the way. Not with this. We have to crit with the man-at-arms for this to work. But in theory, this could let us get a kill on rank 3 and rank 4 in 1 turn. Can you still crush in position 3? No. Well, you have to play the smart money, I think. Which is you... Oh, you can't lunge at the stress dealer anyway. You still play smart money. Take an action off the table. Us first. No, that's you. The stun is not that relevant when we're not weak, so I'm unconcerned. Good kill. This party, you know, we got to give them at least a B+, maybe A-. They've held it together here. Probably. You know what? We should really Shadow Fade. 2 attacks should be enough to kill this guy anyway, and then we'll throw a dagger at this guy next turn and ice him. Hasn't been a perfect party. But when push has come to shove, you know, they've handled things pretty well. Thank you. I was going to say, all I ask for is a dodge. And then I was like, no, that makes me look like a baby.
A decisive pummeling. Success so clearly in view.
You know what? Go for it.
Or is it merely
purely decorative? This is an outrage. Bass relief, always good. Deadly. That sounds good. Replaces wield tactician. Plus 2% crit. Honestly, probably don't need it, but I'm not saying no. This is anti-venom, isn't it? Or medicinal herbs purges negative quirk. You're most likely to stick around. Hylomania removed. Oh, you're cove-phobic. Man. Lucky us. 1 more room. Bring, 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 bring. We had enough food. Basically thanks to our medicinal herbs. Little light on the torches. We use them inefficiently on purpose, but let's go. Alright. See what we get, and then I'm finishing this episode off. It's been a long one. I don't mind getting another quick draw charm. Some levels. Ben Gibbard doesn't want to be part of the squad anymore. Fading is pretty bad, but I might just get rid of him. On guard replaces deadly, but it's still pretty good. Well, weird episode. Idle Jesters gain 1 resolve level. Yo. Yo. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It's a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully level 6s. See ya!